Okay, you guys, let's try this again. Third time's a charm, right? Let's hope so. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Mia, and I live in Denmark with my husband and 3 cats. That is for you who might be new to my channel, and I hope you'll consider subscribing. There is a subscribe button right down there. Next to it, you will find a bell, and if you ding that bell and choose all, you will be notified whenever I put up a new video. And if you're back, hi friends, welcome back. I hope you know how much I appreciate each and every one of you for watching my videos again and again. So yeah, and please, to all of you, please don't forget to hit that like button, that thumbs up button. It really does help a lot, and it makes me happy, which is the most important part, right? Yeah. So, like I said, I've tried this a few times now, and apparently the paint brain is real today. I don't know why, but whenever I was chit-chatting away, all of a sudden I was talking about something completely different in the middle of a sentence. And yeah, it was weird even for me, you know. Even for me, it was weird. So I deleted them because, I mean, I can't release videos where even I have no idea what's going on. I was like, no. So what I was trying to record earlier was a Wip Chat. And if you're new to the crafting community and you don't know what a Wip Chat is, Wip, W-I-P, stands for work in progress. And my work in progress today is my diamond painting. But you could diamond paint, knit, crochet, cross stitch, whatever hobby you're doing. You can drive your car, pick up the kids, do grocery shopping, take a walk, or just sitting in your couch with your eyes closed and listening to me ramble on. And treat it like a podcast. And chat, well, chat means I'm going to chat your ears off for a while, okay? Okay. And I think it was last week or so that I said I was considering naming these Women Rambles, because that's basically what I'm doing. I'm rambling, and I'm diving down rabbit holes and doing rants and tangents left and right. So, I mean, you never know what you're going to get here. I might start on a subject and then I'm ending over at a completely different subject. But usually there is some sort of meaning to it. I don't know. And the videos that I did earlier had no meaning. It was just weird, I promise you. So, let's talk about what I have here. So, this is a Francesca Studio Works diamond painting. And I started it yesterday. It is called While Kittens Are Away, Mice Will Play by Jenny Newland. And the artwork, come on, yeah, it's quite late here. It's about 9. So, isn't it? Oop, hold on. Yeah, 8:45 p.m. So yeah, look at those. It's kitten babies and yarn and whatnot. I love it. Oh, and there's a little guinea pig over here. It's adorable. And what is that? Is that a mouse or a guinea pig down there? I don't know. But anyway, you can't buy Francesca Studio Works paintings over here yet. Or maybe never. You never know. So I got this as a present, and I love it, love it. I am on my 3rd square, and I'm working sideways because this is a 75 by 55.5 centimeter, and I can't fit 75 centimeters horizontal, so it has to be vertical. I mean, I'm working like this, and right now I am at the bottom here and at the ear of this little pretty ginger baby. So yeah, And it is a licensed artwork, which means that Francesca has asked Jenny for permission and is fairly compensating her for the right to use her artwork as a diamond painting. So yeah, I love it. And then I am using a mini tray, small tray she calls them. And in the earlier videos, I was showing you guys that I was using my Project Handmade pen, but it was bugging me for some reason. But I have it, and I might use it a little bit. I don't know if it's the glue dot or... But the scented putty was annoying me, but it's here, and it has a Diamond Art Club single placer with a glue dot and a Diamond Art Club 6 placer with my own scented homemade putty in gingerbread. And here I have my pretty beautiful leopard leatherwork pen. This was a gift, and it also has a Diamond Art Club single placer with a glue dot and a Diamond Art Club multi-placer 6 placer with my own homemade scented putty. And I have my diamonds in these little Elizabeth wood containers. All of this kit is in these extra small ones. Yeah, and I have my tweezers from Diamond Art Club and AliExpress. And for my trash drills, I have this from Sparkle Addiction Art, Angie. And yes, despite only being on my 3rd square, there's quite a bit of trash because I have those with warped bottoms. I have a lot of tabs and some with holes in them. I hope that I'm just unlucky so far, because I have heard so much good about Francesca's drills. So yeah, let's hope that I've just been unlucky so far. Okay, so let me know, you guys, how are you doing? Let me know in the comment section down below. Oh, and by the way, all of these things, the pens, the tray, the canvas, and the trash bin, I will link those down below. Or at least I will link the shops down below. So, yeah. But let me know how you guys are doing. And also, what are you doing while listening to me ramble on? While I was waiting for something to happen so that I would be a little more, clear in the head, I was watching Sparkling Spectrumite Hannah. I will link her channel down below as well. I was watching her live where she was showing off a bunch of books that she purchased recently. And we were talking about, books, we were talking about TV shows, and I got to talk about the new series that I've gotten into, Chicago Fire. My husband got me into it. I'm way behind. What happened to the other drill? Since so far I've only seen a few episodes here and there, but I've started watching it from the beginning. So hopefully I'll be more up to date soon. I mean, you don't get from season 1 to season, what are we watching right now, 11 in a second, especially not when I tend to just sit in here and do diamond painting. But I'll work on it. And I mean, it's like we talked about in Sophie's life, there are a bunch of pretty faces to look at. in that show. So that doesn't make it any worse either. I don't know. Do you watch any of the Chicago one shows? I want to watch the other ones, but I have a plan on watching them like they've been released. You know, if I remember, I found a master list of, you know, what episodes they have crossovers. Sad thing is that I don't have any streaming services where they show Law and Order. So those episodes I will have difficulty finding, sadly, because I would love to see those as well. But I don't know. I will try to figure out. And maybe I've just not looked well enough. I'll see. So, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. But, you know, even though I've only watched, I don't know, is it 2 or 3 episodes of the first season, I already have questions compared to later seasons, because, for instance, take Kelly Severide, right? You always see him in later seasons wearing a silver necklace with, I don't know, a ring or something in it. But at least in the season 1, he's wearing a gold necklace with some pendant in it. And I'm like, so where did he change from the gold to the silver necklace? And why? So yes, I have questions. Which isn't anything new for me. I always have questions for TV shows. But often it's the answer, you know, that David and I give each other. Well, it's in the script. But there must, I mean, there must be some significance as to why the necklace changed. I mean, if you read about the show and the character, you always get told, and one of his tell signs is him wearing that silver necklace. And I'm like, so when did he started wearing it? I mean, I could just watch the show and I'll find out. I know that, but I am curious. Inquiring minds wants to know. Okay. Oh yeah, if you've been here a while, you know, what was it Anthony called me the other day? A nosy Nelly. I am a nosy Nelly. I want to know everything, preferably before everybody else, which is why Anthony calls me a nosy Nelly, because he is doing his Question of Reality paint-along right now, and was it one of his vlogs or something? He was talking about how he was having guests in his week 2 video. And nosy as I am, I wrote him and asked, who? I was told, of course, because it's me. Sorry, Anthony, but we both know this is true. And, I mean, it's out now. So it was Rachel Ray and Mr. Ray. And they were talking about the piece, the artwork, and, you know, the different elements in it, which is, I love the artwork. I find it cool. And Rachel and her husband used to have, I don't know if they still have it. I haven't heard about it in a while. But they have this series called Wacky Tuesdays? Something Tuesdays, where they would talk about urban legends and stuff like that, which I love those series. I would always watch them. So yeah, he talked to them, and he was like, nobody knew. Well, but Mia, because she's a nosy Nelly. And I'm like, yes, and I'm proud of it. How else am I going to learn something new every day. I mean, you're supposed to be curious and whatnot, and at least I am. I mean, I'm born like this. As a small girl, I wanted to know everything. I asked like a gazillion questions a day, driving people crazy. I even got this Danish children's book about a boy who also asked a lot of questions every day, but his was silly questions. Mine were, you know, legit questions. Like, he was asking why a cow doesn't have wings and stuff like that. I was just asking, you know, I can't remember my questions from back when I was a child, but I mean, today I'm asking regular stuff, you know. So how does this work, or why do you think this, or can you explain why your thoughts on this subject is, stuff like that, you know. I don't know if you have listened to my live from this Sunday. If not, you should. But a short breakdown is we were talking about, well, I was talking about, and people were responding to it, how I want to know how people tick. So, and this isn't just about politics or religion. This isn't general, you know. I want to know why people do as they do. Mostly what people think about would be politics or religion, which I'm also very interested in. Like, I want to know why, for example, politics. Why do you vote as you do? Do you vote, and I don't care whatever party we're talking about. This is any party, okay? Why do you vote as you do? Is it because that has always been done like that in your family, in your area, in your neighborhood, in your church parish, whatever? Or is it because that's what's done in your state? Or is it because you have sat down, read on it, I was trying to wrap my mouth around that one, and have made a very conscious decision, even though it might be different from the rest of your family? And if so, how? You know, I mean, why do you do as you do? Because, I mean, even here in Denmark, we have people voting some party because that's what your family do. And I'm like, so, and this is my opinion 100%. I'm not saying anybody is doing anything wrong by doing that. This is just my opinion, okay? And you are more than welcome to disagree, and you can say it, but be nice. Do not yell at me for being I don't know what, or you know, this is just me being nosy and curious and having opinions, which my channel. So what I don't get, and I'm not saying it's wrong, this is just my opinion, okay? If you're voting or believing in some religion or going to a certain store to shop because that is what you do in your family, why haven't you tried making up your own decision? You know, look into it yourself. Decide, hey, I actually like Walmart better than I love Target, because I have tried Target now 5 times and they don't seem to have this product that I prefer, for instance, right? I just walked away from the politics or religion. You know, making your own decision. I mean, I did that. I've done that. I mean, I'm barely doing anything that my parents are doing. But again, if you've been here a while, you might know why. So yeah, this is why I love listening to people and you know, asking people, talking to people. And you know, for certain things, I am able to talk with people about it. The problem is, and that is even here as well, if you ask about politics, people get personal and mean and accuse you of, I don't know, being the opposite party, and I'm trying to get them to I don't know what, and I'm this horrible person because I vote such and such, and I'm over here sitting like, so that's not what I asked you. I mean, I want to learn. I want to find out what makes you tick. Not in a bad way. I don't want to discuss with people. I want to debate. The sad thing is, though, that today a lot of people aren't capable of having a healthy debate. And it's sad if you ask me. Because debating and discussing, in my mind again, we're talking in my mind, are two very different things. When you discuss something, you're going back and forth and are trying to convince other people about your opinion being the right one. In a debate, you're talking about your opinions, you know, but in a convincing way, you know. I want to know why you, for instance, want to, yeah, like I said, why are you going to Target and not to Walmart or the other way around? Why don't you like Michael's? And how come you won't live in, I don't know where, you know? Stuff like that. And usually, is it just, you know, like I said, is it just something you do because somebody told you this is what we do here? Or did you sit down, read up on it? Dang it, words so hard today again. And made a decision for you. So yeah, that's the kind of person I am. And I'm kind of sad whenever I'm not able to talk to people like that. Because how else am I going to learn about people? And I'm kind of sad, you know, that most people are incapable of having a debate like that. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry. That was another tangent of mine. Yay. The first one in this video. Probably not the last though. So yeah. But what else? Well, since last I had my 45th birthday. I was like, did I just say I was? No. I had my 45th birthday this Saturday. And I had a very good day. David came home after midnight, since he's working afternoons and nights. He was home at, I don't know, 1:30 a.m. or something. I don't know. I can't remember, and it isn't really a lot of important. So he came home, and I was in here diamond painting or listening to an audiobook. I can't remember. I was in here, and I didn't hear him saying anything to me. I saw he was coming, so I was, you know, closing my computer and turning on all the lights and stuff like that to walk out to him. And when I came out there and say hi, he said, I said happy birthday. Oh, thank you. I didn't hear you say anything. Like, okay. So we chatted just a little, and then we went to bed, got up at our usual time around 10. We had breakfast, no special, just our regular breakfast. And then we had this garden center called Cheap Flowers, a direct translation, that was opening on my birthday. So, and I was like, oh, I want to go out there. They had some great sales out there, and we wanted some of them. So we went out there. They have cheap flower bouquets. I don't know, a few dollars or something. So I got one of those as a birthday bouquet. I mean, it wasn't really, but it was beautiful, and it is purplish and pink, and I love it. The colors are beautiful, the flowers. Usually I'm not into getting bouquets because I have to keep them away from the cats, especially Max, because he kills flowers. If you get close to them, he just kills them. he will chew them until they die. And a lot of flowers are poisonous to cats. So usually I just don't, yeah. But they are in here with me, and they're still pretty. I don't know for how long they will still be pretty. I mean, today is Thursday, and this was Saturday, so 5 days. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 6 days now. Ooh, that's impressive. I can see that I need to put in some more water soon. I have them over here in my window, so I can look at them. So yeah, and after that, when we came home, we were sitting down and watching a few episodes of Chicago Fire before going out for dinner. We have this chain restaurant, it's called Bones, and it is known for having, you know, this American, I don't know, theme. You get ribs or steaks or, you know, baked potatoes and chips and, you know, stuff like that. Fries and salad bar and an ice cream bar. So on your birthday, you get, for free, you get a small rib, as they call it, which is about 300 grams. And that is what I usually eat anyway. So I got that for free. Then, because I don't want the fries that comes with this dish, I prefer having my sweet potato fries. I love sweet potato. So we have to pay a little for that, not much, like $2 or something. And then drinks. And also, because it's September, they have this campaign where in September you're getting salad bar and ice cream bar for free. So, I mean, basically, I ate for free that night. I only had to pay drinks, some dipping for my fries, and the fries. The rest of what I got was free. So, yeah, that was good. And it's always delicious up there. I mean, so yeah, and then we got home, and David had to get his bike ready for Sunday where he is out with his biking club. And while he did that, I was in here preparing for my live, put it up on YouTube so people could see it. And then we went back into the TV room and watched some more Chicago Fire. And that is it. Then we went to bed, and then it was Sunday. David was out biking, and I was doing some laundry and putting Dora to work, different things. And I was diamond painting. And it was our 17th wedding anniversary on Sunday. So yes, our wedding day was the day after my birthday. A lot of people were like, oh, is that so David could remember it? I was like, no. But we got engaged on September 16th. And if we wanted to be married on that day, we would have to wait forever and ever. So we thought it kind of funny, my birthday, the 14th, wedding anniversary on the 16th, the 15th, and being engaged on the 16th, and today, the 19th, we have been together for 21 years. It sounds so crazy when you say it, but yeah. And we've known each other for 24 years. So yeah, it's crazy. But we didn't meet each other in September though. We started writing together in May, and I think June or something we met. So yeah. But back then we were only friends, and we both were in relationships, some more serious than others, but we were both in relationships. So yeah, and then we were very close friends for 3.5 years, and then I was talking about moving to the US to marry this guy I talked to back then for a green card. If I remember correctly, he was very much in love with me, and I just wanted to get away because, I didn't have a whole lot of things keeping me here. I had some bad relationships behind me, and yeah. So I was talking with David about this. He was calling, I think the day after again for my birthday, and we were just chit-chatting on how it was going, and how we, it's been a while since we've seen each other and what had happened. And I was telling him, how I was considering doing, moving, and he got a little silent. And then, we had to hang up because he had just arrived at his destination where he needed to unload the fuel or something. I don't know if it was gas or diesel or whatever he had on it. So he said, I'm going to call you in about, 45 minutes when I'm empty and driving back down. And which means we've basically talked for, 2 hours or something like that on the way up. It takes 3 hours to drive up where he was driving, if I remember correctly. And then we talked the entire way back. And he was like, I have to tell you something. And over the years, you know, since we met, so many of our friends have told us, you know what, you have to figure this out. You are perfect for each other, and we've always said, no, you don't just risk a friendship like this, and then risk ruining a great friendship, you know. We were both very adamant about it, but he told me, you know, that for a while he'd known that he was feeling a bit more than just friendship, and if I wanted to join him for join him in the truck this coming Friday, so that we could talk about it, because at first I was a little, I don't know if shocked, but surprised, and as we were talking, I was kind of like, you know what, maybe I do feel more than just friendship, but you know, I don't know, it's so hard to explain so many years later, because I don't remember all of it. It's just, you know, so we were, you know, I would join him for work and we would talk about it, you know, mainly talk, you know, like we used to do, but see what happened if there was any chemistry, you know, other than just friendship. That was on the 19th of September, so today, and we were just, you know, chit-chatting and having fun talking, and then he needed to pick up some papers over at my side, so he had to climb up, and then, see, it's so funny, every time I talk about this I get butterflies in my stomach. When he opened the door and came up, he kissed me. It's like, okay, eventually, it's like, I had to do it. It's like, and I was kind of happy that I was sitting, because I'm not sure my legs would have carried me. And yeah, that's kind of the rest of the story. The next days we spent together, which wasn't something new. I mean, we would spend days together, sleep together in, you know, not sleep together, but, you know, usually he came to me because he lived with his parent at that time because of some loans he had, so he could live free with his parents. So usually we would, you know, spend time at my apartment at that time, and we would chat for hours, eat together, watch movies, and you know, we were just comfortable. And he would sit on the couch, and I would, you know, lay down and have my head in his lap, and we were just comfortable around each other always. So we were talking about, you know, okay, we're trying this and giving it a chance to see if it works out, you know, if it's just, I don't know, feelings, hormones, whatever we talking right now. And if it doesn't work out, we need to figure out how we can go back and be friends, you know, because none of us wanted to lose what we had, because we did have a special relationship, you know, and it can be ruined if you decide, you know, to move it up further, go to bed, you know, have sex and whatnot. But I mean, 21 years later and we're still here. So I mean, we did make the right decision, right? And it's so funny, whenever I'm talking about this, I still get the craziest butterflies. It's kind of like, I'm like, it's a good thing, right? Because if I didn't, it would be kind of sad. I mean, yeah. But yeah, 21 years, that's crazy. It's a while. What do I have here? I have 7. Look at me going crazy with the multi-placers here. I'm still not fast at it, okay? I'm still doing my darnest to make sure that they're straight. And that takes forever because I'm making sure that I put them down on the right spot. So yeah. I'm just wondering, where is that flower thingy? The purple. Where is that? Oh, it's there. I'm still trying to figure out these symbols, which is a little hard because they're so different from the ones that I know from Diamond Art Club. Which, I mean, are the ones that I've done most so far. I've done one in Naples Outpost. I did that last summer for Summer with the Masters. I did Amethyst. But other than, oh, and then I did one very small one from Unimate, the Rainbow. I think it's the first kit that she released. I can't remember. Something Rainbow. Adorable, and I blinked the heck out of it because Angie Diamond Sparkle Art had an event where you should bling up your diamond painting with at least one more AB or whatever more than came with the kit. So I was looking through my stash of ABs. Back then I didn't have any fairy dust. Now I have like a gazillion fairy dust. And then bling up the thing, you know. So yeah, I did that because it was a little one, and I was like, I can do this. I mean, I don't do this up enhancing very well, but it was kind of fun, you know. I just put them wherever I felt like. It didn't really make a lot of sense, but it was fun. So yeah. Yeah. And then right now I am waiting for, gosh, what is her name? La Dame aux Camellias by Alphonse Mucha and Jaded Gem Shop. I am really looking forward to that because that is my kit that I'm going to do for Mucha Mania, an event that Anthony over at Single and Placing is hosting in November and December, which is going to be so cool. I won't be able to finish that diamond painting in 2 months because it's a big one. It is 60 by 180 centimeters. I got the biggest size because I wanted a lot of detail. So if you want detail, you have to go big. I don't know, can you see this? Can you see how this is warped inward? You can almost see it from up here, you know. See? I do have a bunch of those. so far, and then they won't stick to the adhesive, which then make it difficult for placing. So yeah, I'm waiting for that. That will be my first jaded gem shop kit, because up until recently it would have cost a fortune to purchase from her due to shipping and import duties and VAT and whatnot. But she has started doing drop shipping directly from her factory in China. And if I understood it correctly, they are making sure that you have paid your VAT, while, you know, that is included in the shipping that you pay to them. So yeah, I hope that is true, because yeah, I mean, even if it isn't, the kit isn't cheap at all. Of course it's not. I mean, this kit, it cost $160, which again, it's a huge kit, so the price is more than fair. Plus it's a small business, I mean, and the quality should be out of this world. Everybody's telling me how amazing Jaded Gem Shop and everything is. So I'm like, okay. So I'm happy I get to try it. And that it is a Muka. I love Alphonse Muka. And who knows, maybe once I'm done with that one in, I don't know, 1,000 years, I might decide to try another one. Because she has so many great pieces. But I was like, okay, let's go for one at a time. Oh, can you hear little flocks out there? Hi, baby. Hi. Oh, the baby. He wants me out there, but nope, not right now. I'm filming and I'm diamond painting. I mean, I want to finish the square today. I haven't been diamond painting really. Well, that's not true. I diamond painted when I was trying to film earlier. Flux! Oh, you're such a little... I hope you can hear him. So it's funny, he's acting like he hasn't gotten any attention in like forever. But he and I were cuddling just not long ago. But he can sound like like he haven't had any love for years. The baby. Whatever are we gonna do? Maybe we need to call Cat's protective service so that somebody can come take care of him, you know. He might need to be removed from our home because he is grossly neglected, right? Something like that. Yeah. Poor little babies in this house. But yeah. But Sunday, I mean, we didn't really do a whole lot. David came home from his biking trip, and I was diamond painting, and yeah. I mean, we don't celebrate really our anniversary because, I mean, that is one day out of the year. It is more important to show each other that we love each other the rest of the year instead of just that one day. I mean, why would you only show that you love this person one day of the year? I don't know. And we're both like that. We're not really, yeah, no, we don't really do that. I mean, it's just a day. We do say happy anniversary and stuff like that, but that is about the extent of what we're doing that day. And I know some people might gasp and say, you don't celebrate your anniversary? I'm like, no. I mean, yeah, I mean, when we had our 10th anniversary, we do that anyway, but we went on holiday in Turkey, in Marmaris, and we got pictures taken. They had a photographer down at the hotel, and we had him take a million pictures of us, because when we got married that day, it was so windy that we couldn't really do a lot of pictures. We mostly have pictures of us standing, you know, with family around and looking cute and stuff like that. We don't have any, I don't know what you would call it, fun pictures. I had this whole idea of pictures that I wanted us to take, you know, kind of like funny pictures, like, I don't know. Again, it's a million years ago. But we were just taking these traditional, standing, looking cute and in love and whatever not. And it was so windy that the photographer had to have one of his camera thingy lying in the veil of my train of my dress, otherwise it would fly. I mean, which would have made for funny pictures, of course it would. But, yeah. So we got a bunch of pictures taken when we were on that vacation, and I love them. They were so good. So yeah, that's what we did for our 10th anniversary. Those pictures. Other than that, in Denmark it's a tradition. You have this when you've been married 12 and a half years. You have what is called a couple wedding. I don't know if you have that anywhere else, but some couples do celebrate that. You know, have a party, invite people over and stuff like that. It's becoming more and more normal again. But David and I, we had our couple wedding, you know, when COVID hit. So we never, and we didn't even have anything planned, you know. I mean, again, we're not big celebrators. I mean, we're going to celebrate our silver wedding, I think. How? No idea. We might just travel, the two of us. You never know. I mean, it's still 8 years out. I haven't gotten that far yet. I know back when we were planning our wedding, we had in the group, there was this website that I was at called bryllup.dk, which is wedding.dk translated, and we were, you know, a bunch of bridezillas. I've never been a bridezilla. I don't get the why you want to do that, but anyway, I figured out I mean, you'd probably found out by now that I am not like most women. I am very low maintenance. I hate shopping. Like, I literally hate it. The only shopping I like is yarn and diamond painting. even grocery shopping. I need a list so that I can, you know, go, I need this and this and this and this and this and this out. I really don't like shopping. And most of my clothes is bought either online or in the grocery store where we're picking up, you know, groceries. I mean, I'm really not a fashion whatever. If I feel comfortable, yay, you know. Yeah. Fashion, no. I don't have a lot of shoes. I used to have a lot of bags. And I actually did used to have a lot of shoes. But that was back before David and I lived together. And most of them I only wore like once or twice. Some of them I've gotten from my mom. And a bunch of them she got because she was sure that we were using the same shoe size, which we're not. We're the same height, but I have bigger feet than her. So I couldn't wear some of those shoes, and I just stuffed them in my basement room. So they were down there, and then when David and I were moving in together, we needed to empty out my apartment and that basement room. And I think he was kind of shocked, actually. So was I, by the way. We threw out 5 big garbage bags, at least Danish big garbage bags of shoes. I was like, okay, bye. We threw out a bunch of bags that I'd never used and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, today, what I own, I do have a lot of clothes. Some of it I might need to get rid of because I haven't worn it for years. It might be too small, whatever. I don't know. And then I have a lot of diamond painting and yarn. I love yarn too. But yeah. But I really don't like shopping. And I don't do a lot of makeup, and I don't spend forever on the bathroom. I mean, I am faster than David in the mornings. He has to do his hair and whatnot. I basically get up, brush my teeth, put on deodorant, and off we go. I mean, I don't do a whole lot. If I've had my hair in a low ponytail and it looks okay, I don't even brush my hair. I mean, I am very, very low maintenance. And I know, I mean, from talking to David when he's been chit-chatting with his co-workers, I mean, once he came home and he looked at me and said, "Thank you for not being high maintenance." I was like, what? Who did you talk to? And what did they do? I mean, he told me, and I was like, are you serious? I mean, one of the other one's wives would change out most of the decor at least twice a year, if not every quarter. And I was like, you know what? That would stress me out. If I would have to change throw pillows and cushions and, you know, sometimes paint the room, I'm like, no. I hate changing things around more than necessary. So why would I do that? That is just cruel. It's like, no. No. Let's not do that. No. So yeah, I'm easygoing. But yeah. And Monday, of course, was Rosa Day. I picked her up from kindergarten as usual. And told her, you know, we have to go when Uncle is leaving for work. And, you know, she said yes. And then when David was ready to drive, she was watching Rap Shack. Rap Shack, I think it's called. And I was like, okay, you don't have very much left on this episode. So I'm going to the bathroom, you know, doing my thing out there. And when I come back in, we were about ready to go. So I came in and I looked, you know, how much is left. And I was like, okay, 2 minutes, she can watch that. And then she got out and put on her shoes and jacket, sorry, and we left. And gymnastic was fun and whatnot. Yeah, and then I drove her home. Then on Tuesday, I was babysitting her. And I came down there, and she had toys all over the place. So I was like, so, have Daddy said anything about your toys? And she said, yes, I am supposed to clean my toys, you know, put them away once we've eaten. Like, okay. So have Daddy told you how much that needs to be put away? And she went asking me, so he said, you know, the floor has to be visible. You have to put stuff away from the floor. Like, okay. So my brother left, and it was she and I was like, okay, go clean up your toys. And she did that, and I mean, she was singing a little and playing a little, and every now and then I would ask her, Rosa, how you doing? And she was like, okay, I'm almost done. And it's like, so you're actually cleaning your toys, not just playing? No, I'm cleaning it. And like, okay. So when she was done, she came out, looked at me and said, I'm done, I'm ready to go up now. And I kind of looked at her and was like, what? Sometimes it's been quite interesting to get her to go to bed. And here came the child out saying she was ready. I was like, what? So I was like, yeah, okay, but you do need to go brush your teeth first. And we need to check if you have to go to the bathroom, you know, go potty or something. So she sat on the toilet for a little bit, and she was like, nothing's coming. It's like, okay, well then we need to brush your teeth. So we brushed her teeth and chased all the little buggers that are making holes in your teeth and whatnot. It's a game that we play when I'm babysitting her and we're going to bed. We have this whole little game of who I'm chasing that day. And oh my God, they're drilling a hole in your tooth, and if they're getting done with it, we have to go to the dentist. And no, you know, it's a game. Then she went up, took off her clothes, and we got her in her night diaper. She's still wearing it, even though my brother says it's mostly empty. Every now and then she would have a wet diaper, but it's mostly dry. And then we read a book, and she fell asleep. I mean, the other times when I've been babysitting her, she's been down at least once after I've told her good night. But that day, she was so good. I didn't hear a peep from her. I was like, huh, that's interesting. So yeah, that was an easy one. And then, that was Tuesday. Yesterday, I had my knitting club, my knitting group here. 2 of them couldn't come, so it was just 4 of us, which was okay too. And they stayed until almost 11. We went chitting and chatting and knitting and, you know, just enjoying each other's company. I'm by far the youngest, which is fine. I mean, I'm an old soul anyway. So, yeah. And then when they left, sorry. Shoo, there's a bug in here. I went into Timothy's live, you know. I was like, okay, I've said to her, you know, if you're still live when they leave, I'd come in and say hi. And she was live almost 2 hours, so that was good. And then I was listening to an audiobook. No, that's not true. I'm sorry, I'm lying to you now. I was watching YouTube videos on everything and nothing, watching some Chicago Fire videos that I found on Stellaride, and what is the name of Casey and Sylvie there? Jay Schultz? I can't remember. But found some of those videos, and watching some videos from the official Chicago One site. I found that one. Yeah. Time flies. And then I listened to an audiobook, or to my audiobook that I'm listening to right now. That was fun. So yeah. And then it was time to go to bed. And then today, David was doing some stuff at the end of the house, under the roof, and I was outside at the front of the house too, but I was removing weed. Like I said to David, I'm not very fast, and my back isn't happy with me, but I'm doing it. And we're not talking a whole lot because we're, you know, he's doing his thing and I'm doing mine, but we're out there together. And that is important as well. So, yeah. And then when he left for work, he had to be there a little earlier because they had a meeting. They do that every now and then. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I got in here, tried to film, got everywhere and nowhere, deleted that one, tried again. And that was the same. And then I was YouTubing a little again, and I was on Hannah's live, and now we are here. I've been chit-chatting about an hour and 10 minutes, so maybe I should just end it here. I could probably just yabber on forever, but I'm gonna spare you. So yeah, but thank you for listening to all my ramblings and whatnot. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And, oh, let me know if you're watching Chicago Fire or any of the Chicago One shows. And, I mean, the pretty faces. Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite from each show? Let me know. Let me know. I know who I like from the Fire, and I know who I like from DP. I haven't watched a whole lot of Met, but yeah, let me know. Let me know. Okay, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your comments. And yeah, I will see you in my next video, or join me in my live on Sunday. Okay. Bye, everybody. Bye. Take care. I love you. Bye.